Since the 1st of February 2021, Cielo Waste has never traded below its 50-day trend line. But of late, it has started to do so. Of late, it has done so now. It is now trading below that 50-day intermediate trend line and consolidating as well. It has been consolidating, I would say, since the 22nd of March up till late, even though during that time there have been extensions and retracements. But it was also at about that first of, or rather early February 2021 that it ran up this huge monumental gain. It went from roughly 9 cents to about, what was that, $1 and some fraction. 80 no one yeah, $1 and some fraction. That's $1.02. Since that time, it has been consolidating, pulling back. It has just consolidated over those weeks. Easily making it comfortable for market participants to digest and analyze things and get comfortable with the stock and see if this stock is the way forward for them. Fundamentally, there isn't anything wrong at all with Cielo Waste. Okay, we see that moving down, the oscillators are not exactly very enthusiastic. They're not very bullish as such. The others RSI is currently at 53.4%, I think. Yes, 49.4%. The price rate of change is at negative 3.8. The slope of the unbalanced volume indicator is negative. The MACD histogram is below zero. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator, I believe, is at the oversold territory. Momentum is flat. The MACD is below the signal line and just roughly above zero, or probably below zero. It appears to be correcting within a longer term bullish trend, although its MACD is presently below the signal line. Shares remain 199.9% above an upward sloping 200-day moving average, but it is lagging the S&P 500. The momentum is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. That is over the last 14 trading sessions. The session of the 6th of May 2021 was heavier than usual, trading 653.71, or rather 653,710 shares versus an average of 481,943 per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. We didn't see that. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. So we have a divergence between the unbalanced volume indicator, and the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator. They are saying two different things, two opposing things. They are saying that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. So at the same time as well, the unbalanced volume indicator is also picking up interest in the shares. So it's a mix of things. Definitely, I think the signals are quite bearish in the short term, but at the same time, market participants are taking advantage of that and picking up shares. I think that's what we can just conclude on that. We can see that the short interest, according to Short Squeeze, is indicating that it has a short interest of 30,200 shares, which will roughly conclude to mean, let's see what the okay, this is the short outstanding shares outstanding is 327.769 million shares. So it is highly insignificant. But also during the session of the 5th of May, this is the data we have so far based on naked shots. The short volume currently stands at 63.09%. That will be quite high one, even though it has seen up to 77% before, at some point even 89%. So definitely of late it's a stock that has received a lot of short interests, short and especially short when it comes to its shares. They have been getting the attention of short sellers, and indeed this is evidently why the stock is stuck in this consolidation mode for some weeks now. We can definitely, these sharp declines you're seeing here absolutely have all share short selling written all over them. You can see the short, very sharp retracements. Let's see from here, from this high which occurred on the 1st of March. The next one was on the 2nd of March. Easily that is a short activity, as a result of short activity, so definitely short selling has been the lot of Cielo waste. So, but at some point in the past we had a market, rather a view of this, or of our previous video concerning Cielo waste, indicate that it is better than Jivo. So we just pulled up a comparison between Cielo waste and Jivo. You can see for the last trading sessions, this is how they declined, and there isn't very much we can read out there. We can see that obviously Jivo has more trading volume, or tends to trade more volume, and net profit margin is by far worse on Cielo waste, but by far better on Jivo. The return on equity is also better on Jivo. Return on assets is pretty very much the same for the two of them, and sales per employee is at 178,000, roughly 179,000 for Jivo. There's no figure for Cielo waste. You can see that. Earnings, it says price per sale. For Cielo it is $40,060. For Jivo it is $208.67. $208.67. So Cielo waste won that one. Price per sale ratio, it got that one very well, outstandingly better. So we move on, and we can see that if we compare the charts, we hope this is going to load easily. Yes, we can. If we compare the charts over the last 6 months, we can see that Cielo waste has racked up an extension of 800%, even more than that. At some point it was almost 1,200%, and indeed in the past Jivo also ran up even way more than to 1,200%. But currently Cielo, if you invested 6 months ago, Cielo would have yielded you more. So currently Jivo is retracing. So over the last 1 month, let's try and see what it is like over the last 1 month. So the both of them are not impressive at all over the last 1 month. Look at that, they're all very much in the negative territory. So all in all, Cielo waste technically is a buy. It's been consolidating, pulling back, cooling down, taking it really slow, making it easy for market participants to decide if and analyze things and get used to it. So yes, if you want to get involved, by all means you can do so. But at the same time, I think what is also holding it back is the fact that it is now it's currently trading close to $1. So it's not getting a lot of the sort of interest it should normally get. It's definitely in the green space, but you may be wondering why it's not as popular as let's say Blue Sphere, which is pretty much a company that is in the same sort of space. So easily Cielo waste is a buy. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much.